Can I grab something for you?
Yes. It's on the bathroom counter. The witch hazel toner and some of those cotton pads.
Okay.
I want to cleanse before I start.
Welcome back to another episode of Made Up. I'm your host, Danny Volk, and we are here in the studio of Stephanie Ann Harris TREVOR, artist, along with the producer of Made Up with Danny Volk. Thanks for having us in your studio.
Thanks for coming.
Is this a little weird, like, reversal here that you're, like, in the seat
Oh, totally.
instead of behind the camera?
Oh, totally.
But
I'm very aware of what normally happens back there.
Right.
Not quite as aware of what happens right here.
But you've also had a lot of time to think about what you would do to my face.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do.
And I have no idea what you're going to do.
I know.
Well, give us 6 minutes, and you too will know.
Danny, are you ready to get made up?
I think so. No, I am certain that I want to be made
Thank
up
you.
by you.
I was bothered by that hesitance.
You're a big fan, or one may say expert,
I think expert's a
makeup.
stretch. Big fan, expert by no means. I like botanically based makeups and skincare stuff. There's not a lot necessarily out there. Though it is coming, but it's been a while since the market sort of caught up to demand. Now that makes me sound like an expert. I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert.
So tell me about what you're working on in your studio.
So I'm actually sort of revisiting some old things. This piece that's beside us, I'm sort of working on. It's not just here for decoration for the show. It's actually, I've been thinking about it, and hanging it up is a way to sort of think about it. Though I wish I could hang it up in its entire length. It's quite long.
Oh, okay. So what are you planning on doing?
It's gonna, I think, be a banner. I need to figure out where to hang it. I'm not sure what kind of color work I want to do to it. Probably take some bleach to it. It's sort of getting curly. That's just from hanging. The linen
Oh, really? Okay.
has like this very natural desire in it. It
So
wants
y-
to curl up on itself.
So you work a lot with linen.
Pretty exclusively since like grad school. This is Belgium linen. This hails from the land of where it all started.
Why are you attracted to this material?
Because of its history in painting, and I mean part of the natural qualities of linen are what made its history such a iconic thing. Because it's just really lovely to work with. I mean, it's a bitch to weave. That was one of my first big weaving projects, was doing linen, and each fiber wants to curl its own way, and when you have thousands of yards to work with, it's just, oof. I need it to train me a little bit more. I need to figure out how to compromise with it a little bit more.
So, but when you approach work, how do you know what the next step is?
Some of that's just formal, like training my formal eye, being aware of the thing and starting to look at like the ratio of this woven bit to this unwoven bit. It's very in the moment. I feel like that's not a great answer for anyone, but it is. Like,
Yeah.
looking at it, reacting to it, and then deciding what's next. Not every moment in the studio is profound. A lot of moments in the studio are like dedicated labor. Like, I'm gonna do this thing, I know this thing needs to be done, and you just do it. It's like putting one foot in front of the other. You just have to do it to get to where you're going.
You're working on a project called Made Up with Danny Volk.
I am. We were friends, and you were telling me about this opportunity and this idea you had, and so I sort of went there with you. Partly because I love makeup, and so it was
It did start with that.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what to get for makeup, and you're like, I'll do that for you, and you gave me a really extensive list of all the makeup I should get.
I was like, here are things. Yep.
I mean, I think you were like, if you need any other help, let me know, and I
Yeah,
was like,
that's the other part of it. I really love just being available for friends and helping, even if it's not any. Like, I didn't think this was gonna necessarily amount to what it has. Not that I didn't think it wouldn't. It just, I didn't think about the future of this project. We learned on the job in season 1. I mean, you knew a bit going into it about video work. I knew like nothing Literally nothing. I mean, I know a lot more than I used to. Since we started, I've helped with another friend's film, doing like boom tech work, and then another friend doing more sort of producer stuff.
If you could improve Made Up, what would your next sort of addition be?
It needs to be on a beach.
Oh, right.
Like, we'll need umbrellas because we don't want to get sunburned. Like, fruity drinks and beach, and all our guests just meet us at the beach.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like that. I am down for that. So what's this makeup doing?
It's doing awesome things. Like, I wanted to look sort of effortless. I wanted to do something that felt very natural to you. Something doing to you what I've been doing to myself for so long. And I don't want it to be like a narcissistic thing, like I'm making you look like me. It's more about just my everyday, like making you part of that tradition of my everyday. I thought would be nice.
This is it?
Can you turn your head for me? There's smudgies here. Yeah.
So this looks fresh and clean.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what you do all the time.
Yeah, though I feel like I'm promoting like products, but this foundation.
Sephora. We want to get. We actually have had this. I'm going to just say.
Yes. Can we get promotional consideration from Sephora?
We need some Sephora money over here. This
We
is
will
a
sing
whole
your
Sephora
blessings.
kit. She only buys from Sephora.
From the mountaintops.
I mean, we won't do that. But, I mean, we use it. We'll put like
If
a
we
thing in
went
the
to a
credits.
mountaintop, we'd say Sephora. Mm-hmm.
Quietly. But thank you, Stephanie, for having this in your studio.
Thank you.
Thank you for this makeup job. I won't have to wash it off, but it will.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming.
This has been Made Up. See you next time.